So here's the blank, because here's just what the promo was missing. Because I posted an article again on Kate's side. You can check it out there. Blackjack XXI. It's my name. You can find me there. It was actually on the main page for. It still is actually on the main page.
All right, good. I'm with you.
Article is titled "Paigebomb misses its target."
Mm-hmm.
Because it really didn't miss on
Paigebomb. Paigebomb. That's funny.
Basically, I listed it all off where I said that Paige hit on her points that Charlotte is just a placeholder in her dad's shadow. Sasha is all talk and no substance. Becky is the least relevant. Natalia's nowhere. It's all things that we've said. And then she hit on the key point that there is no revolution. But the issue is that that's on booking. That's not on them, the performers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because in kayfabe, you can't say that Sasha's won everything. Why hasn't she been given a title shot?
She hasn't lost yet, has she?
No, she hasn't.
Okay.
And here's where I kept getting stuck on was, how do you say that it's not on? Sorry, how do you say that it's not on the performers, and shed some light that it is on booking without really saying it?
Mm-hmm.
And I figured it out.
All right, let's hear it.
So Paige, we know Paige has done the interviews, and we know that Natalya, he's even said, "Hey, I don't know why I'm not here." Stephanie McMahon is your out.
As soon as you said what Natalya said right there, what you're going to say or where you're leading to completely dawned on it. It just dawned on me. Just make this whole thing just the real divas versus them. Or you can like almost a female authority where you have the Bellas as the wrestlers and you have Stephanie as the corrupt, just the corrupt person backstage that's been booking this thing terribly. If you want to put it on somebody,
right?
Because she introduced the Divas Revolution.
Exactly. There you go.
I'm gonna let you keep going. I just wanted to let you know. I see where you was going. As soon as you said something about Natalya, I say, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's where you put the blame. Go ahead. Go for it.
Here's where it is. So I posted the article and I said that that in this promo where she missed is that she didn't put this on booking. And I can tell you nearly everybody said, but how do you do that in kayfabe? She loses her job if she said that. And it was the points that I kept making on Monday until I filled in the blank and I realized, no, wait, you can do this. And she doesn't have to lose her job because if it's
because Stephanie's already the front man.
Exactly. That's who you work this on. And somebody made a pretty much laid out the points that I made on Monday. And then here's how I came back at it. I just said, if this is supposed to be a work shoot or a pipe bomb, where's the money here?
There is none.
Yeah. You can't just touch the tip of the iceberg and not address it.
And my thing was, what happens next?
Exactly.
That promo left Paige with nothing.
Right. And I said that in the article too. It's just, what was the end game for her? She didn't say she wanted a title shot. She didn't say she's mad at anybody. It was just, I'm jealous and I'm gone.
Told you.
So I said, in those words, she's acknowledging that backstage is an issue by saying there is no revolution and we know why the Bellas are on top. Smart fans catch on to that. But in kayfabe, that's not really explained.
Which means a lot of people still don't understand what she's talking about. Especially the target audience, which is normally the kids.
Yes.
They don't know what the hell she's talking about. So it misses on that point as well.
Right. And I said, if she doesn't mention those 2 points, it's completely valid what we're what you're saying, that in kayfabe it wouldn't make sense, but she mentioned it. So she needs to tell us why. She doesn't have to say booking sucks or that Vince McMahon is to blame for all this. Here's very simply what she could have said last night, reworded a little bit to get some real heat and keep it in kayfabe. You have her go out there and she's going through everybody and she gets the Stephanie and Charlotte last and the Bellas last. Mm-hmm. And she goes, and Stephanie's here in charge of us and wanted to see change that all of you wanted. And she can go and point at the crowd, point at Charlotte, whoever she wants.
Done. Completely done. Just that line right there just changed the whole angle.
Exactly.
Completely changes the whole angle.
Yet here we were, like she wanted, and none of us ever got a title shot.
'Tis true.
And then when you, Charlotte,
there's your money right there.
And then when you, Charlotte, finally got yours, she didn't bother to restart your match, even though they cheated, even though the Bella Twins cheated, and she let Nikki and her hippie sister have the longest title reign. So much for change.
There you go.
And that's why
ultimately there's also there's backstory on this as well. If you date back to last year's SummerSlam, with Stephanie pairing up with Nikki, like we never realized why that happened outside of I Wish You Died in the Womb. We never really got a story on why that happened, or we never got a story on why Brie joined Nikki.
Yes,
there's your out.
There's your out.
You can do it.
And then you tie it in this way. And
that's crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy.
And that's why you're just a placeholder, Charlotte, because the Bellas will get their rematch and they'll cheat you again and take that title back from you, and the Divas division will go right back where it was. There is no revolution. End. This
way, the Divas don't get hurt.
No, nobody gets hurt.
And the heat goes all to Stephanie and the Bellas. The Bellas have already been taking the heat.
Yes.
This right here gets the heat this takes the heat to a scorching level.
Yes.
And we missed. You might have to like start tagging that to WWE like a lot.
If I had that on Monday, I think that would have been
great. It would be the perfect angle.
Yeah,
it would be absolutely perfect.
And I left the point at this. I said it's supposed to be a work, right? Everything that I just said can be supported in kayfabe, right? And it gets heat on the decision maker, correct?
Yep. And you still do not know who the real backstage is.
Exactly. This is how
which keeps it kayfabe.
Exactly. This is how you get fans like when CM Punk and Triple H did their thing. When you have a fan screaming, "Who's pulling the strings?" When you have moments like that, it starts that work is really working, and there's an end game. Here, there is none. This was just somebody going out there being a jealous bitch.
And what's going to happen is absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Going down the same path because what you just said is completely golden for them.
Yes.
Completely golden. It gives you your out. It gives you longevity because now not only are you trying to take down the Bellas, hell, if this happened, I would be in favor of the Bellas getting the title back because now you're up against the Bellas and Stephanie.
Yes.
And everybody knows Stephanie, because she does it to the men, will make your life a living hell. I would be all for the Bellas getting the title back because now it's like, all right, we know this bitch can't go.
Yeah.
We hate her as the champion. And now she's a champion with Stephanie behind her.
Oh, yeah.
You take her down and Stephanie, and then you start your Divas revolution. That's when all your real divas step up. And you make money out of them.
Yep.
Money is made this way.
And that's the other thing, too. I mean, Steph stuck her nose into this. She was the one who brought them all out and said that she wanted to get this started. Yet where has she been? The only decision that she's made thus far is when Charlotte made a petition for to have her title match, which wasn't even shown. It was just, I made a petition and the authority granted it. And then she came out to save Nikki. It's so easy. It's so easy. And they're just not thinking.
There's money in this.
Yeah.
Did they miss the opportunity, though, is the question. I think so, because Paige's whole rant there was supposed to be the thing that draws the most attention to it. And you're supposed to punch. Like, you can't go out there and revisit the rant. You can't go out there and do it again.
Right.
If it was something that was delivered right there at that time.
Perfect.
But now if they try to do it, it would probably kind of feel like they're trying to fill in like, oh, we forgot to point out this part. So on that end, it would be kind of weird. But if they could find a way to, do something like that, of course, none of this is going to happen. But if they could find a way to do that, you got money. There's money there. definitely there's money to be made.
Yes. Absolutely.
Man, we got to pass that on to somebody's podcast that they actually listen to.
Why is it? Don't no sell us like that, man.
We gotta pass this along. I don't know, man. We gotta get this maybe in writing or in audio or something. That is a hell of an idea. That is a hell of an idea. Absolutely, because right now it's like, what exactly is? And this is something that we've been talking about before, where I said the authority of faces. What exactly is the authority at this point?
Exactly,
because they still call themselves the authority, but what do they do?
Mm-hmm.
Now you give them something. And if you want to keep building that heat for Ronda Rousey. God damn. Yeah, there's money in this angle. There's money in this angle, and they're not going to do it at all.
No.
Oh my God, there's money in this angle.
Yeah, see?
Because if you bring Ronda Rousey into it, because they're always talking about outside women.
Yeah.
They're changing the landscape of sports and just things in general. You build this thing up into WrestleMania, it's like, who can touch Stephanie? Nobody can touch Stephanie because nobody will ever touch Stephanie. But there is that one match that they're trying their best to get, and that's Ronda Rousey, the one that's going to finally shut her up. There's your build, because what build can they do between now and WrestleMania with Stephanie and Ronda Rousey? They can't do anything. They can't, because they're not sure if they're going to have her. But let's say that they do get her. And let's say that they actually have her signed up right now for WrestleMania. They still can't do anything with her.
Yeah.
Have this Divas Revolution build up to that. And then you culminate it with having somebody take the strap off of Brie or Nikki or one of them fucking Bellas. Stephanie goes irate. And then just have her get shut up by Ronda Rousey. Completely breaking down the Bellas and the Authority all in one night.
Yeah.
Biggest stage of them all, WrestleMania. And that title change for the Divas Revolution, that would be huge.
Yeah.
It'd be better than what happened at Night of Champions. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. See, but WWE don't want to make this money.
There's money in that.
There's
money in that.
Yeah.
Holy shit, there's money in that. I would be more invested in that than anything that I know was going to happen on the WrestleMania card so far.
Yes.
If that actually happened so far, I would be looking more forward to that. Just those two situations coming to an end. That would be huge. Oh, that would be huge.